Today we will be testing a crypto scalping indicator. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing hundreds of strategies and indicators, and I'm testing more every single day. I've compiled all that information into spreadsheets and used it to create a profitable trading strategy with a custom indicator. And we have an amazing community over on Discord where we help you become a profitable trader. If you are interested in getting access to the spreadsheets of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested, as well as a free trial to our custom indicator, you can just sign up for our Patreon down below. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a crypto scalping indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 398 different strategies, with 126 of them being winners. The best one so far was able to achieve an 87% win rate. That was achieved using the Academy of Forex indicator. And so far, since we've been keeping track, it has outperformed 297 of the other strategies that we've put it up against, every single one so far. We've also tested a total of 1,047 indicators, with 437 of them being winners. Alright, as I said, today we'll be testing a crypto scalping indicator. And so the source video says this indicator can predict future. It gives most accurate buy-sell signals ever. And so right off, I'll let you know that definitely doesn't give buy and sell signals, at least not as I would consider them. When someone says buy and sell signals, I expect there to be literal buy and sell signals on screen from the indicator, and this one doesn't do it. You just kind of have to interpret it to the best you can. As far as it predicting the future, yeah, I mean, I guess it does kind of have some aspects of that, but it's kind of gimmicky. I don't think it's extremely useful, and even in the source video they didn't use it that way. What they ended up using it is in a standard oscillator type setup where they just use divergence. And so this is just a single indicator, so we're just going to put this under the single indicator testing and not a strategy testing. And the indicator that we are looking at is the adaptive Coleman filter, this one right here, the dash trend strength oscillator by Zierman. Go ahead and click on that and add it to the screen, and we're going to jump into the settings, and I'm going to make just a couple modifications. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the adaptive Coleman filter. You can do that if you want, or you can leave it on. It's up to you. I prefer to have it off. For the testing, we'll just go ahead and keep it on. I think it'll be easier. And then the other thing that I turned off was this tables right here. If I scoot the settings over, you can see right here that this table just kind of sits right here, and that's kind of the future prediction type part of it, and again, really wasn't used in this particular setup. And so what we're looking for a short trade, so we're looking for the classic divergence. So you can see how the oscillator here is making these kind of mountains, or these cycles, if you will. And you can see as it makes this crest right here, this mountain, I guess we can call it, or this hump, you can see here that as price increases or goes up, the oscillator does that as well. And then price goes up again and again, and you can see that now the oscillator is actually getting lower and lower with each time. This is showing that the price action is running out of momentum or strength. At least that's the theory behind it. And so what you look for is that divergence there. And so basically you have a divergence. I can get the tool to draw. There we go. And so we have the divergence like this here, and we have the price going up like this here. And so you can see this divergence between the two. And so once that is spotted, then what you're going to do is look for price to break the most recent kind of swing low. In this case, we're looking for a short trade. And so you can see how price swings low right here. It also swings low right here before it makes this next kind of leg of the divergence kind of hump. And so this is the one I was specifically looking at, and you can see right here that we make the break below that zone right there. And when price does that, that'll be the signal to then enter into a short. And so what we'll do is we'll put our trade right here. We'll put our stop just right above this kind of pivot area right here. And I'm going to target a 1 to 1.5 risk reward right about there. Let's go ahead and play this forward and see how it plays out. And you can see a really nice push getting us to our take profit relatively quickly. Alright, and for a long trade, what we're looking for again is the divergence first and foremost. So you can see here that price is pushing down a little bit lower, not very much, but lower nonetheless. And as it is, the oscillator is getting higher and higher. And so again, we get that divergence here, oscillator getting higher, but price is going lower. And then what we're looking for is price to break that first area of, I guess in this case, you could call it resistance to the upside. This just kind of pivot area right here breaks above that. And it does so right here. And then that will be the signal to enter into a long. Again, we're going to put our stop just right below this pivot, and we're going to target the same 1 to 1.5 risk reward, just like before. Let's go ahead and play it forward and see how it plays out. And again, a really nice spike to the upside gets us to our take profit really quickly. Alright, so that puts us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, if you are interested in a profitable trading strategy, I highly recommend that you check out the best strategy that we have tested so far. It's been able to achieve in the high 80% win rate, and coupled with the position management strategy that I'm teaching all the patrons, skyrockets the win rate to the high 90%, consistently around 99% over hundreds of trades. You can click the link up in the corner now. It'll take you to that video on the strategy. I'll also put a thumbnail of that video up on screen now, and I will link to that same video at the end of this video. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over the numbers on the strategy. So we did the 50 trade test like we normally do, and out of those 50 trades, we got 18 winning trades and 32 losing trades. It's going to put it at a 36% win rate. If you're looking to gain $600 per winning trade with the 1 to 1.5 risk reward, your total gain would have been $10,800. On the losing side, you'd have been risking $400 per losing trade. Your total drawdown would have been $12,800 for an overall loss of $2,000 altogether. So, yeah, just not a great setup. I mean, maybe with a few more indicators to just kind of get a little bit more confluence between them, but just using it in this simple fashion didn't seem to really pay off all that great. Now compare that to the Academy of Forex indicator. During the same period of time, we did 44 trades altogether. We had 36 winning trades and 8 losing trades. It's going to put it at an 80% win rate. If you were looking to gain the same $600 per winning trade, your total gain would have been $21,600. On the losing side, you'd have lost $9,600 for an overall gain of $12,000. So definitely better results. And if you would have used the position management strategy that we teach all the patrons, would increase that win rate quite significantly, and the total gain would have been closer to the $21,000. And so definitely better results. You can get a free trial access to the Academy of Forex Indicator when you sign up for a Patreon down below, and $15 a month maintains access to the indicator after the trial plus your Patreon status. We will also teach you a position management strategy that will skyrocket the win rate of the Academy of Forex Indicator to the high 90% and show you how to get access to a crypto broker that will give you over 100 times leverage on the account with no ID requirements, almost wherever you are in the world, all but guaranteeing that you will be successfully trading with our systems within an hour. We've also developed an additional crypto scalping strategy, and coupled with our position management strategy we teach all the patrons, was able to achieve over 200 winning trades in a row in back testing and dozens of winning trades in a row in live testing. To view that video, click the link up in the corner now. It'll look like a little circle with an eye in it. Click on that eye, it'll take you down to 2 thumbnails, and click the thumbnail that you see on screen now. And an update on the live trading account. We are still at the 32nd and 33rd winning trade in a row, maintaining that 100% win rate. I'll put a screenshot up of the two trades on screen now, one right after another. That's using the position management strategy and the crypto scalping strategy I mentioned just a moment ago. Now, crypto's been quite a bit volatile since the US election, and so I've been waiting for things to die down just a little bit and kind of see where they're going to rest before jumping back in on some of the trades, which is why we're still maintaining just that 32nd and 33rd winning trade. But that's over 2 months of profitability with no losing trades. As a matter of fact, in the back testing, this combination was so powerful, it did over 200 winning trades in a row before it took a losing trade. And so, as a matter of fact, we are so confident in its ability to make you a profitable trader, we're offering a money-back guarantee. If you join our Patreon and you're not profitable within the first month, we'll return your money. You can go to the Discord and read up on the money-back guarantee right here. Take a look at that if you wish. All right, that's it for the strategy here. We're going to go ahead and put this one on the no list, and we'll move on to the next video from here.